You should avoid putting modifiers far from heads for the same reason you avoid putting verbs far from subjects. If a word affects another word, put it next to that word. If you don't, your reader might get confused. I'll show you some specific examples, but let me start with a few definitions in case you're confused about what a modifier or a head is. Any word or phrase that describes another word or phrase is a modifier. A head is the thing a modifier describes. The simplest example is with adjectives and nouns, like red ball. Red is the modifier, ball is the head. We can also use adverbs as modifiers, like suddenly new, very red, or really sleepily. And we don't need to just have two words. You could do falling into the pit of hell, Judas, or without a doubt, she. By the way, we can switch around the order. Like you could say the hotel, which was very nice, or the whole group, except for Michael. The style rule for modifiers is to put them right next to the head. If you don't, things can get confusing or the meaning can change. Look at what happens as we move only around a sentence. Only children with red hair will be considered for the part, as opposed to children with other hair colors. Children with only red hair will be considered for the part, as opposed to children with things other than red hair. Children with red hair will only be considered for the part. They won't actually get the part. Consideration is the most they can hope for. Children with red hair will be considered only for the part, as opposed to other parts. Note that those sentences are all grammatically fine. Some of them are weird, and you might say you could figure out the meaning in them all. But here's the thing. If one reader could get confused, then that's bad style. So cool. Put modifiers next to the thing they modify. One last thing. Sometimes there's more than one possible head. Like, imagine you're planning a company picnic. You need a grill, so you send an email asking about it. You might write, "Will the park have a grill?" Now imagine this reply. "We'll have to go to the park with the grill." The modifier is with the grill. Is the head the park, meaning that the park you'll choose will already have a grill there? Or is the head go to the park, meaning you should bring the grill along? It's not clear, right? Anytime something could be read in two ways, you've made a mistake. Here are two possible revisions. We'll have to go to the park that already has a grill. We'll have to bring a grill to the park. In sum, make sure your modifiers are clear. Put them next to things they modify and make sure they can only possibly modify one head.